Peter said, I suffered a while. And after I suffered a while, they backed me up in a corner, just like they had before. But this time they backed me up. It was on the day of Pentecost. And they started questioning me. Y'all just drunk. These people are drunk. They got some new wine. Peter said, I used to would have backed up right there and start denying Christ. But I had suffered too much. I was stronger now. And what I used to run from, now I stand up to. And I stood flat-footed. And I said, they are not drunk as you suppose. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. In the last days, I pour out my spirit. Because weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes after I suffered a while. Suffering may endure for a night, but in the morning, what I'm trying to tell you, if you're gonna hit me, you better hit me while I'm still crying. If you're gonna talk about me, you better talk about me while I'm still hurt. If you're gonna look over me, you better look over me while I'm still suffering. Because after I suffered a while, I'm gonna dry my eyes. And when I dry my eyes, devil, I dare you to be still standing there. Because when I dry my eyes, that means I'm through suffering now. When I dry my eyes, that means it's morning time now. When I dry my eyes, that means I ain't feeling sorry for myself no more. This means when I dry my eyes, I ain't crying over that Negro no more. When I dry my eyes, I realize I'm doing better without you. When I dry my eyes, ain't no coming back. If you're gonna come back, you better hurry up while I'm still crying. Because when I dry my eyes, somebody's getting ready to dry their eyes. Because drying my eyes is a sign that I'm through suffering. And my suffering has nothing to do with what I'm going through. My suffering has to do with what I'm feeling on the inside. So I can still be going through hell when I quit suffering. You didn't hear me. Stop suffering don't mean I stop going through. It means it stop affecting me the same. It means I get like Paul, where none of these things move me. Talk about me, lie on me. It don't move me no more. Because I'm through suffering. I'm through letting your words hurt my heart. I dare somebody to just wipe their eyes. The devil know it's over when I stop crying. The devil know he's in trouble when I dry my eyes. Because when I dry my eyes, that means it's morning time. And my weeping endured for a night. Now weeping endured for a night don't mean I gotta wait till 6 in the morning. Because it's morning time. Whenever I wake up, I just woke up. And I ain't gotta go through this no more. After I've suffered a while, he's gonna perfect me, make me strong, mature me, establish me. You better hurry up while I'm still suffering. Because after I'm through suffering, if you didn't want me then, if you didn't want them when they were suffering, you ain't gonna have a a chance when they dry their eye. After you suffered a while, God's on the way. But I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but your change comes after you suffered a while. Because in your suffering, your character is being developed. It was in my suffering that I learned how to depend on Jesus. It was in my suffering that I learned that he is a healer. It was in my suffering that I learned my God will provide. It was in my suffering. Let's go home. It's an old story, but anything good bear repetition. The old woman had all these grandkids. She couldn't feed them. She didn't have food. And she lived beside an atheist. Atheists ain't believing God. He used to get sick of that old woman, always running around singing and praying. And he wanted to prove to her God wasn't real. And one day he heard her praying after she put the kids on the bus, because she didn't have nothing to feed them when they got home from school. And she was praying, and he heard her. And then after she finished praying, she started singing. I know the Lord will make a way. Yes, he will. He said, I got her. This is my chance. I'm going to fix that old woman today. I'm going to show her God ain't real. And he got his keys, and he got his wallet, and he jumped in his truck, and he left. And then it got to be around 12 o'clock. She still ain't have no groceries. She ain't have nothing to feed them grandbabies. And they was coming home at 3. And she just walked around the house, talking about, I know the Lord will make a way. Yes, he will. And then all of a sudden, it was 2:30. She ain't have no groceries. She just trusted God and what he promised her, that he'll meet all of her needs according to his riches and glory. And she started washing the dishes. And after she finished washing the dishes, she started setting the table, putting the forks and the knives out, putting the plates out, putting napkins on the table. Didn't have no food. It's 2:45. Bus be here at 3. Around 2:55, she was still walking around. I know the Lord will make a way. Yes, he will. 2:58, the neighbor pulled up with some bags of groceries. Because he said, I'm going to show her it ain't no God. I'm going to show her God ain't doing nothing for her. And he hid the groceries on her doorstep and snuck off to see what she was going to do. Now she got the whole table set. She sees this 3 o'clock bus pulls up. She goes outside to meet the kids. And when she goes outside, she sees all these groceries. And she starts shouting. And the neighbor jumped out behind the bush and said, ha, I got you. I told you it ain't no God. I told you he ain't real. God didn't buy them groceries. I bought them groceries. Then she went into a crazy shout. He said, what's wrong with you? Didn't you hear what I said? She said, I'm shouting because God met my need and he made the devil pay for it. After you suffered a while. After you suffered a while, you shall receive the promise. Stand on your feet. I come to let somebody know. Because you suffering don't mean it's over. It means it's just beginning. Your good days are just beginning. Your blessing is right here. But the suffering comes before the blessing. And if I'm talking to anybody that's been suffering for a while, you are right there. Now, if you're here right now and you receive this word and God bless your heart and you believe that God was speaking to you, this is only for those that God is speaking to, and you believe that God is speaking to you, I dare you to release your faith in this word.